Quick recovery. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And here we go. There we go. Okay, now we're ready. Welcome, heroes of all kingdoms, ages. How's everyone doing? Howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. I haven't done the ghost one in a while. Hold on, let me see. Bum bada bum bum bum. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Hold on. All of VTube Studio is about to freeze. Okay, wow, that's crazy. Oh. The match skin colors. Oh. No. Oh my god, it's little one. Wait, hold on. That means I could do this. Yeah. Yeah. Little dude. That's great. That's great. Okay. Because I can get two out. Oh. See, I can be two at once now. Oh god, my V2 Studio is not going to keep up with that though. That'd be crazy. Alright, down you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome all everybody. Hello and welcome to the stream of Genshin Impact. Alrighty. How is everyone doing? I wanted to chat a little bit before we got started. But hello, how's everyone doing this week? How's your guys' week so far? How we doing? Let's see. In first place we have Reina. Congratulations on first place. Killian, congratulations on second place. And Popo, congratulations on third. Popoline, what is that? What is that logo that you have? It's like an X. Is there a new event going on right now that I need to know about for getting badges, or is that an old one? I must know. Alright, and let's see. Don't forget to do your check-in. Alright. It's a few weeks old for watching live stream. Oh, is it? La Valeda del Año? Wait, what? La Valeda del Año 5? 6? Wait, I forgot what numeral that was. La Valeda? What is that from? That's interesting. That's so cool. It looks really cool. It kind of looks like the old school Xbox. Like X. Or the Xbox logo, the old like Xbox logo. Oh shoot, did I not grab my water? Shoot. But hi, hello everyone, how are you doing? Please let me know, what did you guys do today? What did you do? Was it hot? Was it cold? Did you riz somebody up? Did you prank someone? What did you guys do today? Let's see. Okay, Reina, thank you for checking in. Killian, thank you for checking in. And Lovey, thank you for checking in. Lovey, it's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Oh shoot, I haven't done the other part of my streaming. I need to tweet. Doing good. I'm doing really well as well. Trying to unwind a little bit. Purple app. How come Raiden has a name for every side? I still don't know what Frogos means. Oh shoot, I forgot to tag Genshin. In fact. Oh well, it's okay. Wait, oh no! The thumbnail is still the one with Lunar for the YouTube at the other side. Shit. I forgot to change that, hold on. I'm not doing this again with you, Lunar. Not today. Christmas? Quimis? What about Christmas? I mean, that frog goes. What is that? Is that just like another little cute thing that you do that people won't really understand, but we just kind of accept it and pretend we know? There we go. Now I changed the thumbnail. Haha! Purple app bots. That's crazy. Yeah? Okay. So we pretend to know, but we don't know. So we're just gonna move on. Okay. I believe you. Alright. Let me swap over. Actually, no. We'll stay here. We'll stay right here. I'm gonna start switching us over to the game. Game desu. Cool. And now we move to Twitch chat down here. Not the liar. Almond, welcome in. Did you guys see my eyes? Oh my god. Oh god, look what I can do. Look what I can do. What model should I be? What fits the Genshin movie all the time? It always shows up, but I never expect it. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Wrong model. Wrong model. Oh god, this is the one I want. This is too cute. Okay, hold on. This one's like too cutesy for me. You were cute. What the? Should I just say like this? Like, hey, what's up? Hey guys, welcome in. This is my stream. Please behave. I need to start making more rules. I need to make sure people don't start coming in here and bombarding me with like, you know, calling me cute. No more cute, the word is banned. The word cute is now banned. Would a cute guy sound like this? Vato? Huh? You hear a cat girl make this kind of accent? Tone? Tone of voice? Accent? I'm gonna get water. Hold on. Well, yes. What do you mean, yes? People still play Genshin? Yes. In fact, there's 12,000 people playing right now in one, at least on this platform. I wonder who has the most right now. I was thinking about going to ZZZ because I'm going to get bored of this game. These are all old men. What the? I think you have it wrong. Those are all the veterans. I will have you know that all these veterans have every single character in the game and have a reason to play. People who are balding. No, these are people who are malding. These people are too busy playing Spiral Abyss and cannot hear your cries of disappointment. But never fear, Iris. I am here to play Genshin, so you don't have to. And you can just sit back, relax, and just listen to the story as it goes out. Let's see. I'm going to... Karstiko, go to jail! What do you mean, go to jail? Karstiko. I'm gonna stay like this now, because you guys are mean. Everybody, I'm gonna love everybody that comes in here and they're like, wow, look, a cute anime girl. And I'll be like, hey, what's up? My name is Rez. I'm a variety streamer. I like to play game. I play Genshin right now. Please don't make fun of my build. My build is tough. I like Kokomi. Also, Almond, thank you for checking in. Welcome in. How are you, Almond? How is it going? Y'all, Almond and the stream team, also known as me, Almond Super. Y'all, we're making big plans, and I'm really hoping that I can go through. But other than that, I'm trying to make Almond and Super do a stream where they literally just spend all their time talking about like K-pop and shit. Cause they're always chatting about it, and I'm like, y'all just need to do something. Get that banter out of there. And drag Rada with you too. Y'all, that's the next podcast. Oh shoot, that's right. It's oh god, I'm so no, it's already the oh shoot. I forgot about my podcast. Killian. I need to ask the boys if they're free this Saturday. Oh shit, I'll do it after stream. Oh lord, I'm 100% Sumeru. Oh shit, god damn. Alright, Karstiko, good luck. What happened? Killian, I forgot. I forgot about the podcast this month. I'm gonna try and see if I can make something for Saturday. Because, yeah. I was gonna ask you, I'm gonna do a podcast with the boys. Okay, the plan was gonna be that this month was gonna be a podcast. And then the next month was when I was gonna start bringing in people. So, I know that the first in line is one of you two in the current chat. But I keep forgetting who. I need to check my schedule too though, because I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. You should be free? Okay. I'll ask I'll ask in the chat anyway, because it's on my bad. I should have planned further ahead. It's been going on for so long. Good luck with story. Thank you, Corsico. I did send it in English because I know some of you. I realize now that some of you kind of like to lurk around. So I'll leave the voicing in English so that the people who don't really have time to just sit around and read. Can just listen. Listen to the story as it goes down. Alright, let me pause the music. But either way, I'm gonna try and see if I can like plan for the podcast, and hopefully the boys are gonna be all free. If not, I'll God, I gotta check my schedule too. I think I'm doing something, but I don't think it's till I think I'll be free in the afternoon. Oh god. Oh god. Ignore that. Men. Wait, why that? What the hell? Welcome in, Churro, I think. Do I not have a hiccup command yet? I don't have a hiccup command, do I? I probably should. Just for the heck of it. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Here's today's model, okay? It's gonna be... Let's see. It's gonna be, as soon as I unlock the character, okay, it's gonna be this one. Today's model is this one. Alright, this is today's model. We're gonna be this guy. This guy. Alright. Checking in. Alright. I'm still gonna be down here. I am going to get rid of the stream avatars for now though, so they're not in the way. Alright. Cool. Alrighty. I wish I could customize this thing a little more. I might add like, kinda wanna add like a jacket to him or something. I don't know, make him look cool, you know? Make him look rad. Super radical, dude. Alright, can we hear game? Game can be heard. Oh, whoops. That's crazy. Why did Churro come in so toxic? What the? You guys are mean. You never let me play, liar. You won't let me enjoy my time. The only thing that keeps me in Genshin. You know what's hard is this. Wait. Oh, I already fucked up. Anyway, woohoo! I think the game is actually louder. Oh yeah, it's definitely louder. Investigate. Something about wood. Ah, guy. Hello, fellow. Oh, hello, guy. Rope. Suspicious. Ropes are used for two things. The second thing I can't mention, and the other one I can't either.
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. Magic troupe members all claim
Chi-Chi
not to know
50/50
her.
lose
Everything
at your
was social
service. You know what's funny is that I still don't have a Chi-Chi,
grievances or conflicts of interest with the
but
suspects.
I don't really summon very much to say anything. But hello Chi-Chi, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat as well, and welcome to following the Lo-Fi Beat Club, not the bonk. How come I realize everyone who comes in and gets their points immediately goes to bonk, and I'm just like, this is offending me. I forgot to turn off Mix It Up, so the bonk didn't go through. I'm going to refund you your 100.
Please be sure to contact us.
There you go.
It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
I love Paimon and her frickin' mustache and monocle. And the best part about this is that when you're in the menu, she still appears with the monocle and thing. And it's irritating, to say the least. No way. Look at this little shit. Look at this. Look at it. Stupid Paimon. Where is it? Where's our tab? There it is. Basically a pinata. That's wild. Alright, I've searched all these things over here. Over here. Now I must search everything else. Oh. What's the point of having this magnifying glass if you're just gonna... Oh. Wow, I can't parkour. This is crazy.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the
Yep,
machine to
alright.
go
I was like, where?
on the audience
Yep,
during
we
his
have a
performance,
pause.
right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
Interesting.
Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
We'll go to them in a little bit. Let's go down here first and check. Let's check the box of magic. Can't believe I have to ask everybody.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
No thoughts, that's right. No thoughts at all.
I'm why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it, it all started with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, and I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of LYNEY's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of LYNEY's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true. Suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
What was that strange sound? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? You guys have nothing. I'm assuming these are the last ones then.
LYNEY's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright.
Cool. Who goes inside the opera house? Oh, we can go in, okay. Like gasp!
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to
Oh my god.
down the thorns and pursue
It's
the
her,
truth.
Durandal!
No,
I love Durandal.
and by the looks of it,
It's my
you're
favorite
not
character.
from Fontaine.
She's not talking.
I don't know more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
No.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
Oh
No
god.
need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay.
Hey, you can't point, that's not nice.
Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find LYNEY an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Of course.
Farina sure was quick to point the finger at LYNEY without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her. Alright, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me.
Who is this?
Do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
Alright, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two?
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh.
Head empty, no
Alrighty
thoughts.
then.
Me too, bro, me too.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
Everybody's sus. Trust no one. I miss JP already. But I can't stand Newbie's JP voice too. It doesn't match him. It does sound okay though. It's just everybody else I kind of like to just hear differently. Oh. What the hell are you? Oh god, you're hideous.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
It's cute. Look at this thing.
Yes, after the
It's got hair and it's got clipping through its ears.
must undergo a strict
The hair doesn't. It looks like it just went through some kind of like transfusion.
Not from that point
Where it
on.
forgot to change the hair or remove
I
it.
doubt there was much opportunity then either.
It looks like Genshin's version of like My Little Ponies.
Well, because
Except they're
I was in
humanoid
charge of
and it's
security
scary.
near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful info.
Thanks, I guess. Thank you, hybrid dog pony thing. Goat.
Everything of note
Goat.
here at the performance venue.
Dog goat.
My mom wonders how Linny's discussion with
Dog
the
goat.
boys is going.
Yep. Dog horse goat.
Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Me too, Paimon, me too.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a
Oh,
problem,
hello, nice
I've
to meet you. I
got
have
the
100% all the
firepower.
explorations are completed.
Sorry, I got a little.
You'll be a travel guide.
Call me Nadia. I'm a partner
Yes,
of
yes,
yours,
I'm
and we'll
doing
be helping
quests.
investigate this whole
I am in the
situation.
middle of story.
And these are my
Yeah, but
companions.
thank you,
Would
thank you
mind
for
if
the
they
offer.
join as
Though.
well?
Appreciate it. But welcome in, Dark Scythe. How are you doing?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along.
Lindsay,
It's not every
Linny,
day
and
you get to
Lynette
see the
sound different.
secrets behind magic
Yeah, they do a
on
little
such
bit.
a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Didn't they go through a voice change at some point? Corsico, you could use the help.
Yes,
True,
a world
Corsico does
series
actually need help
this magic
exploring. He's
box
currently trying to
prepared
100%
specifically for
Sumeru.
this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should
If
have a
Dark
look.
Scythe would ever
Notice
so
anything
lend
strange?
his help to the great partner that is Corsico, that would be great.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one.
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
It is a thing underground.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see.
Oh shit,
So
whoops.
that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely.
Why, bro?
The inner box would
Yeah,
descend
why,
after
bro?
the audience member was put inside and be moved
Hello,
along the
Sang.
trolley, all while the outer box
Sang
would
browsing?
remain on stage as if
Sang
nothing had ever
browsing.
changed.
Something like that. I hope I said it right.
Once the box was lowered,
Magic
the
isn't
trolley would store
real.
some energy through this
Disney is
device
a lie.
with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some
Ariel
slight
always had her
breeze
2
in the dark,
legs. She just
and
couldn't
by
take
the
her
time
fin
she
off.
walked out,
It's
she would already
stupid.
be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynn?
I was in the
Oh, shit.
mezzanine space in the back of the box.
I keep clicking on accident.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it
Wait,
all
is
works. Wow! Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last!
well, I guess there's an advantage to the two of them being so, how they say, twins. And a swap of clothes is all they need. You know, luckily for Lynette, I guess in this case, for things to work, she doesn't have to worry too much about the top then.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete.
Although LYNEY, on the other hand.
The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so LYNEY and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Magic trick. Oh boy. Oh. That's a lot of instructions. Wait, let me swap out real quick, because I do want to hear them again. Oh, so many things to look at. The ladder? Broken stuff. The old man doesn't sound as old in the JP. Broken vase. Oh shoot. Oh. That's the address? Oh god, Paimon. What's with the glasses now? When did she get glasses? Oh, never mind. A vent? Oh no! Sus.
逃げ出したってこと？
They fucking vented out.
問題ないかもしれませんが、誰かを連れて行くとなると狭すぎるでしょう。
でも他の出入り口なんてないだろう。
Amuga's in my Genshin? How could?
とりあえずメモだ。
Tunnel vent. Venting. I knew it.
そうね。まず上に戻りましょう。
We're gonna die down here, bro. Yes, the ladder is required to go up. Navi is so cute.
これで現場の状況はほぼ確認済みね。マルシラックが戻ったら場所を見つけて手がかりを整理しましょう。辻褄の合わないところがたくさんあったから。
お待たせしました、お嬢様。
警察隊の人はなんて？犯人は通気口から逃げたの？
その可能性はかなり低いと考えているようです。
We need an emergency meeting. They have
警
vented.
察隊員が入念に確認したところ、公演中も事故の後も地下室から出て行った人はおらず、そこに隠れている人もいなかったそうです。
ってことは地下道はいわゆる密室だったってことか？お前らも知ってるだろうけど、小説じゃよくあるパターンだぞ。
でもそれじゃあなおさらおかしいね。ホールジーの失踪もコーウェルの死もどっちもわけがわからない。道理でフリーナ様はあんなに自信に満ち溢れてたわけね。今のところ手がかりはみんなリネとリネットを指してるみたい。
はい。言い換えれば、このまま足踏みし続けていると告発が成立してしまう可能性が非常に高い。
告発？審判？もし告発が成立したら判決が出るのか？
それが歌劇場審判の流れよ。裁判期間中、最高審判官と有識は双方の発言に耳を傾ける。立証混合エネルギーはその過程で生まれるんだもん。双方の発言、代理人の弁護、証人の証言、それと監修たちの感情も含めて全てが有識に表現される。有識は分かりやすく言うと自意識を持った一人の審判官みたいなものってことよ。
このおかげで最高審判官様が私利私欲で不正を働く可能性も回避できます。
Fascinating.
実際にそういったことは一度も起こっておりませんが、
双方の発言が終われば最高審判官が最終的な判決を下す。その意見も有識は参考にするの。そして最後、役人が有識に尋ね、そこで導き出された結果こそが正義の意志よ。
最終的に決めるのはあのデカブツだったのか？おいらてっきりヌビレットだと思ってたぞ。
実際大きな違いはありません。双方の判決はいつも完全に一致しておりますから。フォンテーヌの人々は最高審判官様のことをとても信頼しています。それから警察隊からもう一つ、私たちは全員審判が始まるまでここを離れられないとのことです。私たちはリネ様とリネット様の代理人として行動することを決めましたから、当然事件の関係者にもなったわけです。
私たちが外の者と通じて示し合わせたり、局面を打開する助っ人を呼びに行ったりするのが心配なんでしょ。仮にそうでなかったとしても、私たちが事件の重要な手がかりを先に流してしまうのは奴らにとって面倒なことだしね。
ドアを破壊して出るならもう準備はできている。
We're ready to break out anytime. He's like, dude, you cannot keep me confined here. That dude's a fucking Sigma, dude. He does not stay locked in.
もちろんです。ただし選択肢は限られていて、一人一人の好みには合わせてくれませんし、栄養バランスも保証できません。
Oh.
だったらこのままここで手がかりを整理しましょう。本当はフォンテーヌ邸で一番有名なスイーツショップに招待しようと思ってたんだけど、糖分とお茶があってこそ落ち着いて優雅に推理できるからね。
Yeah, I hope he's already planning to break out.
今ドアを破壊して出るのもいいかもって思った。冗談だよ冗談。スイーツがなくてもちゃんとやるってサボったりしないぞ。ん？何言ってるの？スイーツならあるから大丈夫。お店に食べに行けないなら自分で作っちゃえばいいでしょ。え、ここで？
I didn't realize how much, like,
かしこまりました。
Navia's Thigh Squish shows up.
それでは皆さん、私についてきてください。
Not that I was staring. It's just kind of there.
なんで調理器具を持ち歩いてるんだよ。
They pulled out a fucking stove.
いつでもお嬢様にお菓子作りの趣味を楽しんでいただけるよう。
Where'd they get that from?
準備は万全に整えております。
And why are they letting us do this?
全部あります。
Homie has compact.
さすがあんたたちだね。それじゃあ今作るからちょっと待ってて。私自慢のデザート作りの腕、ぜひ味わってちょうだい。この3人おかしいぞ。
Don't back out. She has a lot of squish. Oh damn, we got a whole ass meal.
おいら一生懸命我慢してたんだ。でも2人にたくさん荷物を持たせたみたいに、お菓子を焼くときもこいつらをこき使うのかと思ったけど、まさか
Yo, those macarons are huge.
アーモンドパウダー作りをしたりするとこまで全部お前一人で完成させるなんてな。
私は拍手していた。
私も微笑みでお嬢様を励ましておりましたよ。
綺麗な服を着てるお嬢様なのに卵白を泡立てたりして汚れるのが嫌じゃないのか。お嬢様が本を読んだりお茶をたしなんだり馬に乗ったり琴を弾いたりすることしかできないなんて誰が決めたの？私はただデザートを作るのが好きなだけ。卵白の泡立てを舐めないでよ。結構腕力が鍛えられるんだから。それに焼きたてのマカロンが割れちゃわないように泡立てるときは程よく力を抜くのも大事なの。ほらほら食べてみて。焼きたてほかほかのマカロンよ。一人3個あるからね。おい、3個だけかよ。うん、甘いものを食べ過ぎても良くないからね。頭がクラクラして事件のことに集中できなくなるでしょ。
紅茶のご用意もできました。お嬢様の一番お好きなお茶ですよ。お構いなく、やるべきことをやったまでです。
Like trying to get comfy.
さてと、本題に入りましょう。さっき話に出た通り、地下道は密室のような環境だった。だけど、このほぼ閉ざされた環境の中に、リネとリネット以外の容疑者はまだ存在しない。ただ、犯行の可能性はあっても、2人には全く動機がない。そうだぞ。よりによって一番目立つタイミングを選ぶなんてどう考えてもおかしいぜ。
So apart from the twins, we're left with two other people, the missing girl and the deceased.
地下道の花瓶、そして公演中に聞こえたあの鈍い物音。もしホールジーが地下道で犯人と揉めてたんだとしたら、その結果花瓶は割れ、服は投げ捨てられ、彼女はさらわれてしまった。もしかして少女が人前で選ばれたから犯人は服を脱がせないとすぐ見つかってしまうって思ったのかしら。筋は通ってるけど、一番肝心なのはやっぱりだね。私たちが見つけた手がかりはどれも第三者がいるって仮説の裏付けにはならなさそう。でもそれじゃ残されたのは行方不明のホールジーと死者のコーウェル。どっちも今のところ被害者なんだけど、まさかホールジーはコーウェルを殺そうとしててコ こっそり道具に細工して一人で逃げたんじゃないか？そうよ。仮に道具に細工できたとしても、マジックの全貌を知ってないと何をすべきかわからなかったはず。それに彼女には動機がない。警察隊の人も言ってたでしょ？ホールジーは魔術団の人とつながりがないって。オイラたち何か見落としちゃったのかな。今の流れだと本当にありえない事件になっちゃったぞ。はあ、それにしてもナビアの焼いたマカロン本当にうまいよな。香ばしくてサクサクですっごく甘いぞ。当たり前でしょ。これは私のお箱だもん。でもあんたったらもう5個も食べてるよ。え、5個？いやいや、3個だぞ。おいらちゃんと数えてたんだからな。
お気になさらず。食べてしまったものは仕方ありません。私もいい年ですから甘いものは控えた方がいいでしょう。
いやいや、食いしん坊かどうかとどれくらい食べたかは全く別の話だぞ。多く食べちゃったら他の人の分が減るってことくらいおいらにもわかる。
It's fine if you ate them, you ate them. Oh, it's fine, everyone knows how much you love eating.
お前までおいらを信じてくれないのか？そんな誓ってやる。もしおいらがマカロンを2個多く食べてたら今すぐおいらのお腹の中で石になるぞ。
It turns to stone.
いいってわかったから。会話に夢中になるあまり誰かがうっかり食べ過ぎたのかもね。大したことじゃない。マルシラック、鍋をセットしてオーブンの用意をして。何をする気だ？みんなマカロン3個は絶対食べなきゃダメ。
Yes, 3. Oh?
そうだぞ、面倒だし。
かしこまりました、お嬢様。今すぐ用意いたします。
卵、砂糖、アーモンド、全部あります。
Why does this guy just repeat the same thing?
本当にお前の趣味なんだな。
He's like, my job is to carry the 3 ingredients. Egg, sugar, and flour.
よし、スイーツタイム終了。私はもう一回周りを回ってみるよ。今のところ
Signed character energy. He truly is, yeah.
代理人なんだし、あんたたちもとりあえず事件を推理してみるといいと思うわ。舞台に上がった時に何も言えなかったら気まずいでしょ。
Tongue tied. Oh, in the trial. I'm gonna go back to English during the trial.
いいのいいの。スピナディロースらにとっては
スピナディロース
こんなのなんてことないよ。マルシラック、シルバー、行くよ。新しい発見があったらまた戻ってくるから。今のうちに考えをまとめようぜ。後で法廷じゃビクビクするような議論が続くはずだぞ。
Oh. So I think the trial is up next. I'm about to change the whole game into JP and I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take my...
What time did it say? I think that's right. Oh, okay. It's trial time! Objection! Oh. Oh, how pretty. Oh. Wait, I'm still flying! LYNEY guilty! Get him! Set the guillotines!
Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides,
True.
I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
You're going to jail, bud. Goodbye.
I'm very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. LYNEY explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. LYNEY. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution.
Okay. See, Nuvi's voice is so much more fitting in English.
His statement in any way.
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. LYNEY is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell.
You got LYNEY in a box.
I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Ah, get him.
Is that so?
Get her.
And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Not know about the sound.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
They probably represent the Auditrice's stance on the trial.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
Dun dun dun.
House of the Hearth?
Oh. There.
No
Fatui.
wonder they did something like this.
Fatui.
So the serial disappearances were the
Fatui actually.
Now it
Wait.
all makes sense.
I shouldn't have made that joke, because all I can think of now is that one girl, that Hawktua girl. No, I can only think of Fatui. Oh god. This whole game's just a meme.
Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
I think I must.
Is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting in Discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Hey, LYNEY!
Interesting.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Order! Mr. LYNEY, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
I wish we were talking in this time. This child is here in Fontaine along with other house operatives. There must be some scheme of work here. I've been a victim of such schemes before and now.
Please answer my question, Mr. LYNEY.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Oh, he's still talking.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
No way. Permission to speak, Your Honor.
Granted.
My defense cannot proceed. My client has withheld some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief adjournment. Adjournment. There are things that must be discussed.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is...
Silence, peasants!
This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. LYNEY's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
All fun and games for you, Florina. Well, of course, Jordan, you meet with LYNEY and Lynette backstage in the Opera House. Look at the face of Luby.
This is awkward.
Awkward.
I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad!
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am
Stickman BT, hello, welcome in, thank you for the follow.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Please forgive us. Explain the other issue first. Where did you actually go while the trick was being performed?
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
No lies.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
I see. What did you find?
Nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought.
That's awkward.
After that, the homicide...
I hope I said thank you, Stickman TV, for the follow.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Why do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time.
You know, I keep looking at my model, and I kind of want to change the ears.
Cloud of mistrust either.
I don't know how I feel about the cat ears on this one.
But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead whatever you choose.
I believe in the facts. Oh, I will defend you from these charges. I believe that judgment will be dispensed as it should.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty
B-cat.
If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Actually, we already have the key evidence we need.
Huh?
The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
I don't understand what she means. What does that mean? Continue. To the court. The brief adjournment ends and the nail-biting trial
Both parties have returned
continues.
to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. LYNEY acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Furina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from LYNEY's perspective.
Based on the operations account of events, you can identify loopholes in their statements. Oh, I see.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught LYNEY red-handed.
Gaspus.
So LYNEY proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, LYNEY passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
I see.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What LYNEY
We're talking finally.
saw.
Okay, so Naveen's voice is really cute in English and JP, actually. LYNEY claims that he headed to the chamber containing the Auditrice core upon entering the tunnel and did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the thud. LYNEY claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the Auditrice core, within the Opera House's underground structure. LYNEY must have been very confused when he saw them. I mean, this has got to be the right thing, right? Unless we're not supposed to tell him that he went through the vent. Did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the thud.
Seems this won't produce.
Okay, so I think it's this one. Okay, never mind. I think it's this one. Okay, never mind. I think it's this one. Wait. I think it's this one. Okay, this one.
According to LYNEY, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
However, was LYNEY really in the tunnel at the time? Ah, well then that's when this would come in handy.
LYNEY went to the room that contains the Auditrice's core. This is the actual truth.
The existing evidence indicates that when LYNEY returned to the tunnel, the crime had already taken place and all LYNEY saw was the dress.
LYNEY did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Oh. No, wait. Paimon. Paimon, please. Oh, God.
When the countdown started, LYNEY did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Auditrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Hmm.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
Oh, moreover, I believe the opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
The on-stage equipment was clearly tampered with in a predetermined fashion. However, you say that Cowell bumped into LYNEY by chance.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, LYNEY only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
They got a point.
And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around. Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims? Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
Your claim has now become my weapon. Your claim has now become a critical clue. Ah!
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? That's right!
Sorry, Paimon, I misclicked.
That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, LYNEY had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't LYNEY
Not
who
the
committed
stutter.
the crimes, then who was it?
The murderer was... Hey, that's not Lumine. Select answers and fill out the gears effectively. Okay. Why didn't we think of this when we were out?
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
I believe that's true. Proof that Genshin has favorites. I think Genshin itself actually uses Aether as the actual main protag, and Lumine as the opposing like twin that we try to look for. I don't know if that's what's like what they're trying. I think that's what they're canonically trying to read. But I mean, either way, you know, the story could be written both ways and still work. Which is why in that like animation we had like Aether like with Paimon looking for Lumine, while Lumine was with what's his face? Dine's elf.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility? The deceased's name is Cowell, LYNEY's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
What if it's her? Oh. Okay.
His name is Cal.
It's him. It all makes sense.
That can't be right. Are you serious?
Paimon, please. You're embarrassing me.
The killer was, in fact, Cowl, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowl did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. LYNEY was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent.
LYNEY did say that it took everyone a certain amount of time as well.
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
This is an interesting one, but I don't think that's it though.
The deceased's name is Cowl, LYNEY's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. LYNEY was not in the tunnel at...
Okay, so I would assume it still would be LYNEY. Because he's not in the tunnel.
Tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into LYNEY as well.
Okay.
The deceased's name is Cowl, LYNEY's assistant. No one entered or left Halsey's clothing.
Okay, so LYNEY is correct.
No one entered or left.
Oh, right, the clothing. Wait.
It would have been tough for both.
Oh, they're making it easier for me. Hey, don't handicap me.
We heard may have come from a clap.
What, did I just put the same exact
The
thing?
deceased's name is Cowl.
Oh god. Make it easier for me, please.
No one entered or left. The sound we heard may have.
Okay, fine, I guess it's that.
Halsey's clothing.
Oh, I don't think it's the clothing. I don't think the clothing is gonna help us at all.
Through its entrances.
Okay, so yeah, that is right.
The deceased's name.
Wow, it must be this one. And this one. Oh god, this is too easy. Oh. Wait, how was it wrong? Leaving aside how he died, Cowl had all of the means to commit the crime at his disposal. The strange noise could have likely been the sound of Cowl and Halsey struggling. LYNEY was not in the tunnel for 1 minute. This would have given time for Cowl to bring Halsey out of the magic box in the audience stands. But according to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left the opera house, so even if he had taken her, there'd be no means of exiting. Exiting from the box would have been in full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing that they would be discovered.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
I can't think, Paimon, stop! I don't have glasses like you, I can't think.
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look.
Oh, oops, I
since
forgot
we're at
auto.
a dead end, why not consider a different
First
path?
take, yeah, first take.
Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. It's not like this is a magic trick live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Magic escaping from the water tank. Could it have been the water?
Excuse my interruption, dear.
The laugh.
But do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
Get it. I'm terrible best. Give me time.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold it. In the defense.
Not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave the sound we heard may have come from the deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
It all makes sense. I knew it.
Paimon gets it!
The gasp.
Together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
We might find something here, there.
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend LYNEY already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the Primordial Sea.
Primordial Sea.
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something
Yo?
so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl. Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle,
Oh
wait.
my, oh my.
What about your partners?
Hello, Ash. Hello, thank you for oh my god. Oh god, sorry. Oh god. Hold on, order. Sorry, Nouvelle. I can't talk right now.
Some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues.
Hello, Ash C. Welcome in. Thank you for joining for the first time. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Sorry, I was trying to talk when I fumbled on my words, and then, yeah. 91% can't help anything. Oh my god.
Still, let us assume that these clues.
Don't you think you were 11 months late for doing this? I think there's a lot of people that are late to this. And is it really late if you're still new to the game? What's so wrong with that?
Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Good, thank you. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Are you also a Genshin player?
Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial
Also, Myra, welcome in as well. Nothing wrong. Are you all caught up in story though, Amira? Am I saying your name right? If I'm not, let me know, please. You're relatively new? Oh, really? Oh no, I hope this isn't spoiling anything for you. If it is, you're welcome to leave a lurk, or you can drop by another time. I do play other games, so if this is a spoiler for you, you are welcome to sit back and relax and watch if you want. If not, you may leave a lurk for us to not be spoiled in the story. If you care, of course. Who's the prime suspect?
The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank. The deceased's name is Cowell. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
Triggering mechanism. Could this be a clue?
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box. The deceased's name is Cowell. The rope that strung the water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
None of those are right. So
the deceased's name is
him.
Lynette was in the magic box on the deceased's name is Cowell.
I'm not super into the story. It gets really good after you get past Mondstadt and Inazuma.
Now it seems like the hook. Lynette was in the magic box.
Oh wait, I don't think it's Lynette though.
The rope that strung the
Okay, so the hook and the dude are correct.
I remember there was.
Oh wait, no, I think that's the vials. Yeah, I meant to click the vials.
I remember there was some.
You're still in Liyue, however you spell it. Yes. Oh god, Paimon. Jump scare! Oh, here we go again.
The original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Oh no, he failed.
That makes sense.
That actually links together.
The biggest crime fail ever.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now.
Oh no.
Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among LYNEY's personal effects.
What?
That can't be. Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close. LYNEY did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, LYNEY desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization. Am I right, Mr. LYNEY?
Are you?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
Not quite yet.
Oh no. Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move... excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. LYNEY, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
He's still talking.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, Can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
Oh, okay.
And voila.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin?
No way.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
Oh.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that LYNEY
What are you doing here?
a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there, and I'd never been caught before.
Wow, she's so proud.
I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago,
Oh
and I
god.
barely got away.
The
LYNEY was the
Mondstadt
one
mention
who
goes
caught
by
me.
her. For real. Mondstadt mentioned. Time to go back to Venti. Alex King, thank you for chatting for the first time as well. Welcome in. How are you
The
doing?
number selector chose me.
Hello, yes.
He even mentioned the fortress.
Are
of
you
Lord.
also a
That's present, isn't it?
Genshin
So you can
gamer?
imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box.
Good
There
lord.
was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene.
Completely caught up in the story. Oh, nice. I am currently trying to do that. I am very far behind. And I started long ago, but I'm just now getting around. Would you happen to be a new player? No, so I kind of alternate in this game. I'm very, very on and off. I have been here since release. I am now just starting to catch up the story. I kid you not, I got to Fontaine like when on the release. I'm just now getting to the story. I think it's been maybe like 3 or 4 months since I finished Sumeru. So yeah, I'm like super on and off. My friends make fun of me because I'm like, oh yeah, I play Genshin. Just kidding, I don't. But I'm here for all the summons. You started near the release. I remember starting on release because I was on a vacation time during my work, so it was really good time to like just game. It came just in time, so I spent so much time in this game. And then I started on the PS4 actually, because I didn't have a PC that could run it yet. And then when I did, I finally got into it. Started Genshin again around 4.1. I think I played a week total. Oh, okay. So are you mostly like are you more like a story? Are you more into like the story, or do you play for like high numbers and stuff? Because I don't play for high numbers.
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
Totally.
This time, we need to tell the entire
Oh, you started with
story from
Zhongli's
Lilian's
banner.
perspective.
What a good time to start. Get the audiobook daddy in there. Oh boy, here we go again. I know how to do these. This one. Alright. Fine. Maybe it's not that one. Oh, okay, okay. I'm not even reading these. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I figured it out.
The sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lilian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Your first was 5-star was Utao, and your most recent banner, oh, Dice. Oh, that really? That was your first 5-star? What was my first 5-star? I think mine was Kaching. I think mine was Kaching, and then Diluc. I got Diluc, and then somebody else. I forgot who. In fighting between LYNEY and Kyle, there is evidence proving that a fight did not indeed break out in the tunnel. Because the dress is still intact. Oh, okay. Because the vase is broken.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was
It got
smashed
bumped
during the
into.
struggle between Lilian and Cowell.
What did after the fight? Then what did Halsey do? She escape roped. Oh. She wore the
Lilian
dress.
was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time! Having been
Oh god, here we go. You just like me for real? Oh yeah, I stopped playing near launch data storage. Oh, yeah. The game is huge. The game is huge.
Her panic only intensified after she
Do you play gacha games or do you play a variety of other games?
so she kicks the door open, producing the thud we
The good thing is like they recently added in that whole like you can delete like previous progress, but even still, my goodness, this game.
Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lilian had not dissolved.
You'll have to gamble. Oh god, we got another one. You'll fit into the community here. The people here love to gamble with everything that they can give. We know a few who tend to gamble using their wallets. So I won't point any fingers, but he is also a very good friend. And there are also others who are fed the gambling, and I will also not point fingers in that direction either. You know who you are. Did someone say gambling? Oh god. I play gacha. Fortunately, I don't have the money to gamble. I definitely have not put money into this game. That's a lie. I bought Nilu's outfit. But it was not for gambling, though. It was for the suit.
With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
I wasn't paying attention to Paimon. You're free to play? Oh, thank God. Another one. Genshin's mostly free to play for me, honestly. I won like a giveaway from Welkins. But I think other than like, the outfit, yeah, I've definitely put money into this game already, which is great. Free to pay?
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting.
Unfortunately, free to play.
So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story. Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat.
Damn.
But really, could you at least have left me
Cheering
with some
citizen.
dignity?
Look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman
The
would be
mustache on
chosen.
Paimon's great, yeah.
To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic
Damn, he got his
box.
ass beat.
Lillian
He did not stand a chance.
then changed clothes and hid until the
I'm
performance.
sorry. You have met a formidable foe. You were going down.
As for LYNEY, he was in the underground
Oh,
structures
God.
within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings.
Damn, he
From
got
this
his booty
reconstruction of
whooped.
events, we can conclude that LYNEY, the accused, is in fact
By a girl, by a Mondstadtian. Congratulations. Thank you, Alex King, for the follow as well. Welcome to the Level 5B Club. Hope you enjoy your stay. Chero, I hope I said thank you for showing your ID. That was 2 hours ago, but homie literally came here and bonked me. Okay. I swear to God, every single time. That's the first thing that everyone... It happens all the time. Thank you for the bonk. I did nothing wrong. I love the fact that lady just literally met the dude underground and beat his ass. That was fucking great. Sure about that? I can't believe
There
this.
is much in LYNEY and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately.
You bought Nilu's skin? I
This
did
case,
buy
at
Nilu's
least, Can
skin.
be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
I have thrown my first money throw into this game. Star Rail? Oh, never mind. Shake my head, filthy weld away. It was on sale.
As such, LYNEY and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Great work,
I was
partners.
crazy once.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
You did it!
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in LYNEY's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dare to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not LYNEY, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Not the bog.
Quickly!
Hello there.
You want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town?
Aw, shit.
I was just following orders. We were
That's what they all
supposed to
say.
for the serial disappearances onto LYNEY, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
Oh. He's fucking dead! He turned into water! Oh god! Oh lord!
Now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now?
The problem seems to have been solved for now. We're not needed here anymore.
That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
What if we do it without subtitles? Oh, the autoplay stops. Oh, never mind.
LYNEY.
Oh.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now.
Does it work
Maybe
like that?
You don't even want to look at me.
Oh, I guess not.
Still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end, even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui. I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain LYNEY this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
Oh my god. The father.
And since we're here,
We're talking about father.
Would you mind hearing a story?
We weren't told how we turned into water, unfortunately.
First died, Lynette
Shot
and
by
I
a single
were
drop of
wandering the
primordial
streets.
seawater. Oh,
To
true.
survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic.
Mr.
It took
Fatui,
several
what you
days
want?
to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children,
Love me,
he was
father's
really
me.
after my talent for
Father
magic.
hunts his own mate.
He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
So what happened after that?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person.
Father would probably chop off. And Spy would be probably, honestly, yeah. On the bad side, definitely.
All I saw was the moonlight
You are the meat now.
blood. And
Eat up, children.
Standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
It's all the past now, though. The knave is after the Gnosis, isn't she?
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy
Father can
too?
adopt me.
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine, and we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
But I still can't completely trust you.
It's alright, I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain LYNEY.
I understand.
Bye, LYNEY!
Does that have Discord? We do have a Discord. We definitely have a server that you may join with the command. As you enter, please abide by the rules. We still try to keep things... How do we keep things? At least clean as possible. In the best way we can. So... Yeah, I guess we go outside then.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it?
It's not over yet.
Getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
It was really only trying to defend LYNEY. I wasn't necessarily looking into serial disappearances.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Oh no, not us leaving Navia.
I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Oh, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal?
She's so desperate. I can't believe her. You should go out at 6 a.m. Oh god, are you in the UK times? Jesus. You're in the other side of the world. Oh, I hope you have a good rest. Thank you for dropping by. Really appreciate having you here. Hopefully we can see you soon. We stream pretty regularly here, so hopefully we can see you soon again.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Farewell meal. We did it. We completed all of Fontaine. That's it. That's all of it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye. that was all of Fontaine, right? That's it. That's all. We don't do more than that. That's all of it. That should be it. Oh god. My model's like freaking out. I think it might be too low actually. There we go. Time to explore. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm just gonna go to the hotel. It's whatever the fuck Navia wants to do. Yeah, I'm still thinking I may change the year. I may change the model around a little bit, honestly. Wait, can I? Okay, where? Okay, there's that. I can add an ahoge to it. A hoge? A hoge. Oh, it's like down there. What the? Let's see. The head pad. Do I not have a head pad on this one? Head pad no work. I wonder why. That's interesting. Maybe I don't have it set up. Hold on, I'm trying to see what other ears there are here. Should I make the hair a little longer? Give me back my points. Thanks for your points. I'm gonna make the hair a little longer. There we go. And then we don't need it that wide. Let's see. Oh, here they are. Hmm. Some of these are interesting. What are these, dog ears? Hmm. Your doggo ears. Right, bang type. You've been blushing this entire time? I don't think I have that on right now. Let me see. Yeah, because I have mine up here. So I think this is blush. Yeah, this is blush. See? Okay, now I gotta see why my head pad isn't active. Wait, it is active. Oh, is it not on mix it up? Is that why? Let's see. Head pat. GB head pat. Yeah, it does work, so why doesn't that... Interesting. Wait, do it again. No, because the bonk worked, so I don't know why the head pad isn't working. Maybe it's because I was in the editor menu at the time, so it didn't actually activate it. I wish I could make the top of the hair spikier. I guess it's a Hage, but it's like down here. I'm like messing around with this now because it's bothering me. Side bang? Wait. What about the left? There we go.
Lady Selena hasn't changed one bit.
What's that? Maybe better? Is that a little better?
Lady Selena hasn't changed one bit.
Hmm. Mullet?
Lady Selena hasn't changed.
Does that mean it's too far long in the back?
Lady Selena hasn't changed one bit.
I'm not sure how to fix that up. Ponytail.
Lady Selena hasn't changed one bit.
Are there other side bangs? I mean, there's a few, I think, but hold on, why can't I move my character over to the other side? Hmm. Do you like Arlecchino as a character? Arlecchino's really cool. I really like the trailer that they made for her. Hello Satoshi, welcome in. How are you? How are you? What's your favorite Genshin character?
Lady Selena hasn't changed one bit.
Hmm. Arlecchino till now. Arlecchino's really cool. Where are there other side bangs? I don't know which side bangs they're talking about. Are you talking about the ones that I colored in? Is there another layer underneath that? There is another one. Because there's these ones too. Like two side banks next to each other? Yeah, I think so. Because there's like one underneath it. Yeah, so there's one underneath this one. Wait, hold on. Let me turn my character right here and then do this. Maybe make that longer and angle it a bit more outward. Which one? Oh, this one? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to angle this. Are you excited to see Capitano in Latland? Yeah, Capitano in Latland. Running for Skirk. I really want to see Skirk. Oh god, glasses. Devil. Yeah, I don't think I can move the bangs any more than what they already are. This kind of sucks. Yeah, it's only these ones that I can for some reason angle, but not the other ones. Yeah, the ones under these should be angled too. Yeah, I wish I could angle them. I really wish I could. I can like do like a size for like for them, but that's about it. How about that? How does that look? I can make the bangs longer. When girls pull their hair over their head. Or should I make it this long? I think it makes fit longer if I do it like this. Are you saving Primos for some characters? I'm saving up for, I think we're gonna save up for one of the Natlan characters, but I think I'm gonna wait for Skirk. How's this? Is this too low? About there. It's like when I look down it looks longer, but maybe right there. You like a bit longer? There. Okay. There we go. There he is. New and improved. Cool. I actually kind of like it, yeah. I'll mess around with it some more. Maybe I'll change like the colorings of like the bangs, because maybe now the red and gold isn't working out as well. But we'll see. And that blush on this character is high. Look, this is the blush. This is like the natural blush. That's interesting. I think it's just because of the skin color too. Enhancing it. Look, I'm always blushing. I know. I'm sick of hearing Fontaine. Alright. What time is it? 9:40? I think we can almost stop. We have like 15 minutes left. Let's see. Let's go to... Let's switch screens, and by switch screens I mean goodbye game. Haha. So long, Bowser. So long, Bowser. Switching to what? Nothing. I was just switching off the game. I'm gonna mess around with the character more too when I get off. But yeah, no, it wasn't really. I think that's where I'll reach for Fontaine for now. Just for now. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this model a little more. See what else I can do, and then I want to see what else I can do with this one. Cause this one's really cute, but it's not for me. It's too cute. It's a little too cute. And then let's see. I like that it fits my colors in a way. I could have sworn that I had something else actually. What is this one? Some of these don't have icons, so I forget what they are. Too pure for Rez, too pure for me. What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean too pure for me? Alright, so this will be the dude for now. This is the current creation that we've made. Alright. I think that's all for today. Let me say if I should I wonder if I should raid someone new. Thank you for the head pad. Oh, now streaming. That was really fun to raid. She's really cute. She does really good art too. She's a really good doodler. Oh, Adidu is playing Palworld. Wow. I'm like looking through my list and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't seen any of these people. Rip Nicole is someone I recently found. Mikon is somebody who I found because they were drawing Sparkle. Kai Neko is kind of cool. He's a cool dude. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I was probably wrong to say that's a cool person. Pronouns yet to be determined for me. I actually didn't learn because I'm trying to be respectful, but I didn't really understand yet because I didn't really look. I gotta just forgot. I should say. I don't want to explain it either because I just make myself look like a fool. Is Lily streaming? What is she doing? Is it her anniversary? Totally forgot. Is it? Oh, it is her 1-year anniversary. Okay, we gotta go say hello to Lily then. Okay, well, fuck. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yes, use raid 1 and raid 2 for those of you who don't have a sub, and for those of you who do have a sub, you can use buff raid or sub raid, or buff raid, whichever one you prefer. Alright, but I do have to raid and dash. So we'll end here. But thank you to those of you who showed up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining me in the court trial of LYNEY. Seems he lived for today. Alright, let's see. Alright. Well, let's head on over. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you all very soon.